Hello everybody, welcome back for Kids Can Storytime, and we are reading A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, a Christmas classic, and we are up to, can anybody remember, chapter 2, The First Ghost. So, the first ghost appeared at 1 o'clock in the morning. He opened the curtains round Scrooge's bed. The ghost was an old man with long white hair. He wore a short, brilliant white dress with a bright belt and, a strange thing at Christmas, summer flowers along the bottom. His arms and legs were bare, and in his hand he held a bunch of green holly. "I'm the ghost of Christmas past," he said. "Who's past?" asked Scrooge. "Your past," answered the ghost. "What do you want?" asked Scrooge. "To help you," answered the ghost. "Come." Scrooge got up from his bed. Together they flew through the wall, and London disappeared. Scrooge saw they were looking at the place in the country where he had lived as a boy. They saw many boys coming home across the fields, happily shouting "Merry Christmas" to each other. Then they saw Scrooge as a boy, reading on his own in an empty classroom. Seeing himself as he had once been, Scrooge sat down at a desk and started to cry. "I wish I'd given some money to that poor boy who sang Christmas songs to me yesterday," said Scrooge. The ghost smiled. "Let's see another Christmas," he said. This time Scrooge saw the office where he had first worked. He saw Mr. Fezziwig, the man he had worked for, and his wife. Young Scrooge was helping them to prepare the office for a Christmas party. Soon there were many young people in there. They were enjoying the dancing, the music, and the food. Even he, Scrooge, was dancing and enjoying himself. At the end of the party, Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig said "Merry Christmas" to everybody. "I wish I'd said something to Bob Cratchit yesterday," said Scrooge. The ghost smiled again. "Another Christmas," he said. Scrooge saw a beautiful woman smiling with her children in a warm home. The door opened and the father came in. His arms were full of Christmas presents. Scrooge looked at the woman. She had been his girlfriend when he was a young man. She had left him because he had been interested more in money than in her. Looking at the happy family, Scrooge understood what he had lost. "No more!" shouted Scrooge sadly. "Leave me, ghost!" The first ghost disappeared, leaving Scrooge back in bed, where he slept deeply. And next will be the second ghost, but that will be in the next part. See you then.